New iPads are on their way. Apple has finally confirmed what we've been speculating all along, is that new iPads will be arriving in 2024. Just earlier today, at the time of shooting this video, Apple announced that there is an event coming. So in this video, let's talk about when Apple will be holding their event, what Apple will be releasing, and also what this new invite tells us about their new upcoming products. But before we do that, let's talk about my giveaway that will be announced next week. All you have to do is be a subscriber, comment down below, and let me know which iPad you will choose, and that's it. $100 gift card to one lucky subscriber. Originally, Apple was planning an event in the spring. However, delays with their software and display technology caused there to be a delay with the launch date, pushing it from March, April to around May. Also, the format of the announcement kind of caught us by surprise. Now, originally, a lot of people, including myself, did predict that Apple will be announcing an event, and that was supposed to happen in the spring for them to announce a couple of new iPads. However, with the release of the M3 MacBook Airs, Apple decided to do a press release instead of a traditional event. And that kind of got a lot of people thinking that maybe Apple won't even have an event for the new iPad and will very much release it through a press event like they did with those new MacBooks. Apple's iPad event will happen on May 7th at 7 a.m. Pacific time. This is like right around the corner. It's coming really soon. And with the new event, there's a couple of things that we can deduce just by the invite alone. First of all, there is an Apple Pencil in the graphic, which pretty much confirms that there will be a new Apple Pencil 3 that will be released. And if you just look at Tim Cook's tweet about the event, that pretty much confirms it. He says, "Pencil us in." The new Apple Pencil is rumored to cost only $129, and it's rumored to have Find My support, which means that it'll be a lot harder to actually lose. It's also rumored to have like a squeeze gesture, which will allow you to do quick actions such as add shapes if you're designing. And in terms of compatibility, the Apple Pencil 3 is supposed to work with the exact same iPads that the Apple Pencil 2 works with right now. But who cares about the Apple Pencil? Let's go over some basics of these new iPads. Starting with the new iPad Air, this iPad will have two new sizes, the traditional 10.9 inch, but also a new 12.9 inch that caught a lot of people by storm. This one is set to feature a 12.9 inch mini LED display, which is using the leftover display parts from the previous iPad Pros. Speaking of the new iPads, the base model will be the same size as it was before, but Apple is supposed to be releasing a new 13 inch OLED iPad Pro. And this is gonna be amazing for anybody that uses your iPad for graphic work. In other words, I'm sure a lot of people will be using their iPads for clean photo and video work. Speaking of clean though, I just want to spend a few moments talking about today's sponsor, OKP. This is the K5 Pro, a 2-in-1 mopping robot vacuum. Keeping my space clean is essential, and a clean space has been proven to improve your quality of life. The K5 Pro helps do that by being one of the best vacuums I've ever used to date. The K5 Pro does all of the typical things you expect of a vacuum, which means it can be used to pick up dust, dirt, pet hair, and even food thanks to its 5000 PA suction power. But the K5 Pro goes beyond that by working with Alexa, so I can activate it by my voice only. But what I do like a lot about the K5 Pro compared to other options in its price range is that the K5 Pro actually has a sustainable factor built into it, because you can use your old washcloths or wipes to mop up the floors and clean it, and it's pretty easy to install into the vacuum. This gives things like my wipes a new life, and I especially use it on my washroom floors. You can use the K5 Pro on all kinds of floors, including vinyl, wood, tile, marble, and more. For me, as someone with carpet in my condo, it works super well with my carpet and makes sure at all times that my carpet is free of crumbs and debris. The K5 Pro is also pretty clutch when it comes to getting hard to reach areas like under my kitchen table, because it has a bunch of different legs and using a standard vacuum gets a little bit annoying. It keeps all the dark areas in my home clean and has sensors to make sure that it doesn't bump over my furniture. It also has a bunch of different modes that you can pick in the app, and a huge problem I found with other robot vacuums is that they have difficulty charging itself, but not with the K5 Pro. I always use Alexa and tell it to charge, and within seconds it's back to juicing itself up. So yeah, if you do want to get rid of the mess on your floors, support the channel by clicking the link in the description and checking out the K5 Pro today. In terms of power, the new iPad Air will feature an M2 chip, while the new iPad Pros will both feature a M3 chip. Going back to the invite, as usual, I feel like there is a hidden message. And this one, we don't have to look too deep. I think that the colors on the invite are going to be the new colors of the iPad Air. We're going to be getting a green, a yellow, an orange, a blue, a purple, and maybe even a pink version. Now, one thing that we should remember is that these new iPad Airs are not supposed to be having 120 hertz, so that might be a deal breaker for some people wanting to spend that money. Anyways, what are you looking forward to? Is it the new iPad Air or the new iPad Pro, or maybe one of the new iPads that might come around in the fall? Make sure to enter the giveaway by letting me know your thoughts down below, giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing, and special shout out to today's sponsor, OKP. See you in the next one. Peace.